A beautiful flowing mid-length beach wave bob. Today we're going to review Estetica's Brooklyn in RH1488 RT8. And so many of you asked me about the mannequins in the background. I have a full list of those below the video in the description if you are curious about what they are. But I thought it might be fun if we do a little bit of a mystery mannequin try on. Be sure to stay through the end of the video where I will draw a letter of one of these mannequins back here. We'll try it on and do a brief discussion. It should be fun. Ever since I started wearing wigs, this mid-length beach wave bob has been probably the most popular type of style out there on the market. Therefore, you're going to see a lot of different brands having some of these options available. This style was sent to me by Wig Studio One, so I could review it for you today. You can find it at Wig Studio One. If you drop below this video, there will be a direct product link located in the description. If you click on the link that says Estetica's Brooklyn, it'll take you out to the site where you can see all of the colors and explore the pricing in more detail. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com, and don't forget to visit us on our private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. All of those links are also below. So if you're out there and you're used to wearing like a John Renaud Julianne or Scarlett, if you like the Raquel Welch's Editor's Pick, Wig Pro Miley, Mia by Tressalore, and I'm sure there are many others like Dakota by, and so if you're out there and you really love these kind of styles and your circumference is on the average to large side, this might actually be a really nice option for you. Estetica's does run a little bit large. Now, I was able to get a secure adjustment by doing a full exaggerated adjustment on this cap, and we're going to take a look at that here in just a moment. But first, let's run down a few specs on this style so you know what you're into. This cap is gorgeous. So we're looking at about a 9.75-inch piece right here in the front that's going to stretch several inches below my chin, as I'm 6.5 from hairline to chin. In the back, we're looking at about 13 to 14 inches, depending on how springy those curls are, right? So there's minimal layering everywhere else, but that just gives it a beautiful, full look. And so that hits me right about the shoulder. It's about 4.5 ounces, so it's still light, considered to be lightweight. It features an extended lace front and a full monofilament top. Let's take a look at this lace front, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about this color in a moment. Estetica does a beautiful lace front, so you've got really fine knotting there, and they knot every other hole or so, and even though there's a dark root, it does appear to be very natural, not a heavy, thick, knotty look. And then with the monofilament top, it does encompass the entire crown, so you can part this on the left, on the right, straight down the middle, whatever you desire. And I'm going to play with this parting a little bit in the styling segment because you can get a completely different look just by switching that part up a little bit. So now let's take a look at this color, RH1488 RT8. Up until Sunlit Blonde, this used to be my absolute favorite blonde by Estetica. We're looking at a medium to dark honey blonde as the base color. And then you're going to see a lot of gold blonde highlighting in there. And some of the highlighting is a really pale gold blonde, so it doesn't give off a lot of warmth. I really like to say this, I have seen applications of this color that's very neutral, and then I have seen some that are a little warmer. I believe this is more of a neutral application of this color, and everything on a medium golden brown root, which you see here. That adds a little bit of depth and dimension. Now this color does come in an unrooted version, which is the R8, for our RH1488, no RT8, so no root on that one. So let's talk a little bit about this wave and curl. I think if you've been wearing styles like this for a while, you understand that you can see some variance from piece to piece on a wavy style like this. Now, when you were looking at a true beach wave, it's just chaotic, right? It looks kind of air dried, it's heavily deconstructed. Some go this way, some go this way. And that's what I'm noticing here is that there's just a kind of a chaotic mix of beach waves, which gives it a nice casual look overall. And as long as you can get it to roll away from the face, I think you will be very happy with the curl pattern here. So the density on Brooklyn is rather thick on this piece. It's a thicker density, but it's a really nice fine, silky fine fiber all the way around. So it doesn't feel too heavy. Now, because this is a full monofilament top, we still have a lot of permatease to contend with. So that permatease is all around that monofilament top, kind of heavy right here at the temple and the back. And then we've got a thick, heavy patch of permatease right at the nape, just to sustain this style. So you do have a lot of permatease and a full monofilament top. I feel like this might be a little warm if you are in a warmer climate or it's the summer months. You may just want to bring it off of the neck to give yourself some relief. But this beach wave is perfect for summertime or anytime. An inside look at the cap for Estetica's Brooklyn. The lace front does extend back into the ear tab slightly, and a seam joins the lace front with the full monofilament top. It's nice fine grid and knotting here, so you get a good illusion of scalp. It's nice generous full monofilament top, and then open wefted on the sides and back. We have a closed ear tab with nice long sturdy stays. An open extended nape with the hook and pocket type adjusters. You notice that I have to make an exaggerated adjustment to get it to stay on a petite average circumference. So this is Brooklyn straight out of the box. I didn't do any styling. I didn't use any product. I just shook it out and just sort of raked and fluffed a little bit with my fingers. This is a full monofilament top. There's really no permatease, so you can't get tons of sustainable volume on the top. But I believe there are some things you can do by moving around that part is going to create a little bit of resistance. We can get some really unique and different looks from this. And I think that is my preference. But at least you know that it does lay kind of flat to the forehead right out of the box. Let's try with glasses. These glasses fit nicely and neatly between the ear and the ear tab, no problem. I don't sense a bunch of permatease right at the ear tab. So it should be a glasses friendly style. I'm just gonna go ahead and maneuver this hair a little bit, switch up the part, inspire you to style it, and don't forget to hang in there because we're gonna do a mystery mannequin try on at the end of the video. Everybody have a great day. Okay, it's time for our mystery mannequin try on. In this little wig case here, I have the letters cut out of all of the mannequins behind me. There are 12 of them back here. So we're gonna reach in and I am randomly going to draw one. And what is it? Letter B. So right back here on letter B, we're gonna try that on right now. So here it is. This was on the mannequin B back here. Can you guess what this is? I will give you a second. I think a lot of you will probably guess this style. mid-length, full curly bob, a 4.5-inch bang, lace front, full monofilament top. You got it. This is Raquel Welch's editor's pick in shaded cappuccino RL1222 SS. One of my favorites, if not all time. Like if I had to go back to when I first started to wear wigs and explored and experimented and finally figured out that I really love these mid-length curly styles. This is kind of a short to mid-length because it is still a little bit above my shoulder, but editor's pick has been my favorite ever since I fell in love with it and had to have it in my favorite shaded biscuit. I love shaded cappuccino because it's like the fall season and the winter season of shaded biscuit. So the shaded biscuit would be spring and summer, and then this one would be fall and winter. Has similar notes to it, but I love how they bring the highlight up. That lace front is impeccable. And I did a tribute to the late Raquel Welch earlier this year and was sure to include this one because it is gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me today. We will see you again real soon right here at TAZS's Wig Closet.